Hello, I'm Gary Schwarzlose. I am a tech service rep with Bayer Crop Science. I live in Spring Branch, Texas, which is just north of San Antonio. My territory is basically half of Texas, from Texarkana to El Paso south. So in my territory, I get to see a wide range of crops and pests and diseases and afflictions that Texas producers actually face each and every day. My crops involve any of the vegetable crops, cotton, corn, the whole gambit of what might be raised in South and Central Texas. The biggest portion of the work that I do is in the Rio Grande Valley. That area has a wide variation of crops that are being planted, from any of the vegetable crops to citrus to cotton to corn, sugar cane, whatever can really be grown can be grown in the Rio Grande Valley. And that's where my first involvement was with potatoes, really, and the Zebra Chip incidents. We've been working as Bayer Crop Science, we've been working with potatoes and Zebra Chip for the last, I guess it's probably been 6-7 years now. And we saw this first beginning to occur in South Texas. We know that because of our close proximity, or right across the road from being in Mexico, we see a wide influx of the pest populations. So whatever they're getting, we're getting. And we tend to get it just as hard, or maybe twice as hard. And as we relate it back to the potato industry, we were finding that we were getting potato psyllids in higher numbers earlier in the season, longer in the season, as compared to the rest of the potato growing industry. And we started picking up on some of the Zebra Chip, the work that was being done here with Texas AgriLife Extension, the research division, was showing that this pest was causing this problem. So they came to us and said, what can we start doing in terms of, do we need to change our programs? What do we need to do in terms of IPM programs? What about any of the products that y'all make? How can we fit it into a program that benefits the Texas producer? And luckily for us, we actually have 2 or 3 different products that can be used in the potato industry. We have Admire Pro, which is our imidacloprid, which is used as a pre-plant or at-plant application to protect that seed piece as it's growing. Because what they've learned about potato psyllid is, once that plant comes out of the ground, it's live game. That pest can actually be attacking the potato plant. So we actually have learned that it's a little bit different in terms of the true IPM program. Because this pest attacks so early, and because it causes the disease problem that it causes, you have to take a preventative approach. You have to be spraying in advance. You have to get product into that plant and protect it, which is a little bit different than most of our growers or any of our other crops. They see a pest, they spray. They react rather than try and prevent. And this is a totally different idea, and it's a little bit harder to for the producer to grasp, because it's hard to be thinking, I think I'm going to get potato psyllid, or I think I'm going to get Zebra Chip. Now they know the potential what this disease can cause, so they understand that if they use Admire at planting, and then they're coming back with our second product is Movento, a Movento product, and then following it with other chemistry, and then moving it down the line and using those products preventively, we can prevent Zebra Chip, or actually reduce that incidence. For us, that's the biggest key. You know, we've taken all the work that we've done here in South Texas, and we've been able to move it to Central Texas, to the high plains of Texas, and now I'm working more closely with my counterparts within Bayer in Idaho, in Utah, in these other areas where they're growing the large acreage potato crops. They're starting to see potato psyllids, which they've always had, but now they're starting to get Zebra Chip. So they're relying on what we're doing here in South Texas to benefit their production. And really it's sort of cool in the fact that, you know, normally Texas tends to be learning from other states. In this case, Texas is actually taking our information and it's going worldwide. So we are the epicenter, if that could be said that way, for potato psyllid and Zebra Chip. And we're actually the learning center. People come to South Texas to learn about it, to try and find out what products we can use, what programs we can use, and how do we help the producer produce a crop that's free of Zebra Chip.